Good morning.
Morning. Thank God it's Friday.
You are not supposed to be here this early.
Madam, do not take that tone with me. You're not supposed to be this late.
I'm sorry, I stopped for a little chat with Mrs. Biddle. How about some coffee to warm you up?
How about not right now?
Nice to see the tulips and daffodils up.
Yes. Cook's got a big pot of crocus on the kitchen windowsill. Catherine and I were in Holland once at tulip time. Most astonishing display I've ever seen.
It must have been. Did Dr. Wellington actually come to the house?
Yep. House call. 4-star fish and loaves miracle. You know, the nice thing about house calls is that they don't leave you lying on a cold table buck naked.
What did he say?
Said it would pass. As will life, I told him. We were in London once too, at lilac time. Go down to Kew in lilac time, in lilac time, in lilac time. Go down to Kew in...
Go down to Kew in lilac time. It isn't far from London.
All good Canadians know that.
All good Canadians worth their salt.
Do you have lilacs in Saskatoon?
Oh yes, lilacs followed by peonies.
Come, help me.
No sir, not until it's warmer in here.
Very well, whatever you say. Tell me about spring on the prairie.
Well, you can't talk about spring on the prairie unless you talk about winter on the prairie. A full week of 40 below wasn't unusual.
Ah, that dry, piercing cold.
Glacial cold. Actually, Saskatoon is on the same latitude as Moscow. So spring is about one thing, the thaw. The Saskatchewan River runs through Saskatoon, and in March, everyone in the city lays down bets as to when the ice will go out. Then they try to guess the exact day that the ice will break up and that the big 10-foot thick slabs will start to rumble and move and pile up against the bridges.
Sounds very dramatic.
Oh, it is. In 1905, the ice took out one of the bridges with it. And then, almost immediately, all the backyard rinks melt and the loons come back to the lakes and the farmers ready the plows. And on the outskirts of the city, there's mile after mile of wild crocus. Not like Cook's potted purple ones, not domesticated, pale mauve and fuzzy and very perfumed. We used to gather them up and carry them home in our dindle skirts.
A far, far cry from Georgetown.
Oh my, yes.
But indelible in the mind.
Indelible.
It's warm now. Come, help me.
No, sir. I can still feel the damp.
Oh, woe is me. You're a hard-hearted Hannah. And may I say that now you have control of my desk, you needn't relish the victory quite so much.
You're being paranoid.
You should see yourself. You look downright territorial.
Bosh and bunkum.
You do. Seigneurial, as the French say. Or like a feudal lord. Or more appropriately, perhaps, to your ancestry, like a laird of the fiefdom. Almost right.